gonna tell me? You're gonna tell me how to do the list?
Eat a burger.
Eat a burger.
Put it to rest.
Do it.
How we know? Daddy's at the law firm until 8 hours, and Davey's watching XXX down in the fucking basement.
Get that out of my face. Will you punch the burger?
I'm gonna throw it.
Did you go to therapy?
Yes.
Yeah, we changed it. We're back up.
Come on.
You got a lot of Bobby Knight in you.
You got a lot of Bobby Knight in you.
We've seen him 2 places.
What's up, brother? Happy New Year. April 15th. I got the travel sniffles once again. Nothing more, nothing less. Just, I don't get how you travel and you come back with sniffles, but you do. Jetski, you're sharing a hot tub with, like, smoke shows. How do you not have the sniffles?
I wasn't in the hot tub.
All right.
But yeah, it was a fun trip for sure.
Yeah, I'm watching. I'm like, this is something.
Well,
I'm like, we got a plan. Jetski's like, I'm never coming back. So I no longer work on that show. So surprised to see him here, to be honest with you. But speaking of the people who are always here, DraftKings. The 82-game preseason is in the books, and it's finally time for the real season. Don't miss out on any of the NBA playoff action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. From the play-in tournament through the finals, from every opening tip to every buzzer beater, DraftKings Sportsbook has you covered with same-game parlays, live betting, odds boosts, and so much more. And if you're new to the whole sports betting thing, it's super easy to get started. Try betting on something simple like a team to win. Go to the app, select your team, and place the first bet. It's that simple. You got the Knicks. A lot of people involved here. You got the Knicks. You got the Celtics. You got the Sixers. You got Vibs with the Pacers. That's just the East. Kareem's out there with the Lakers. There's different lines every night. Got guys to shoot threes. Everything is evolved on DraftKings. And here's something else to sweeten the deal for new customers. Bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets correctly. Dukes, I told you to print this correctly, this ad. Usually it's 100. You're telling me now for the NBA it's 200? Yeah. 200. Bet $5, get $200 in bonus bets instantly. New customers, download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code RICO, R-I-C-O, that's code RICO, to get $200 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. All right. A lot to cover in terms of sports, but also just kind of life in general. Let's go with this one. Am I the asshole? Get off the plane in Chicago, okay? I see it from a mile away. She's itching. 26 is now going to cut in front of 25. She's going to cut in front of us. I'm in the window. I can't get off. Here she goes. She goes right past us, where I was supposed to go, into the 2 people in front of me. Here she goes. I go, hey, Doc, you got a surgery to get to? You got to cut in front of that whole line? She feels now so embarrassed. She steps into the aisle of like 24. She's like, no, I don't want anybody to cut in front of me. I'm like, nah, you know what you were doing. You knew what you were doing. So, of course, I get out. She lets us go, goes in her turn, whatever. I get out. A couple of people go like this. They're like, I saw that. That was pretty good.
Give you the salute.
But am I the asshole? You knew exactly what you were doing. You stood in the aisle and you waited for your go and you cut in front of, and you would have cut in front of 10 aisles if you could have.
No,
am I the asshole for calling them out?
No, you did what you had to do. Like, you're upholding airplane etiquette. There's a gray area if you have a connection, but you have to make that known. You have to be like, I have a connecting flight. I might miss it. I'm assuming she didn't do that.
No.
No, you're good.
Then she was shaking her head when she saw me get off the plane. Like, I stopped to throw my laptop in the bag, and then she's just shaking her head as she walked by. I was like, I wanted to be like, where the fuck?
You got to respect the wings, man. You got to respect the airline and everyone on the airplane.
Yeah. I don't know. That's what it is. All right, Masters.
Let me ask you a question real quick.
Yeah.
Off that. So I flew to Austin for this video with Dana, Glenny, Eddie.
By the way, we don't really shame people's content, but Dana, I like Dana. Dana's got a 6-stop tour of where he's going to do his bachelor party.
Hey, it's Pirate Water. There's a lot. We got a lot of good content. We filmed a lot.
I'm not knocking the content.
We weren't just on the boat. We went to all the big barbecue spots. We had some backstage at Shane Gillis, which was very exciting. We had a good weekend.
I'm not knocking.
It's not a boondoggle.
Without a doubt, but it's that idea of like I want to go visit.
It got pitched to him.
It got pitched to him?
Pitched to him.
Okay, I need to talk to those people.
Hey. But when I was on the plane down, I had some editing to do, so I was gearing up, had my laptop and everything out. Get to the plane. There's no outlet, no TV, no nothing. Like they just have the little sticker that says, "We're pleased to provide you with
Free entertainment.
free entertainment on your phone, which you have to pay for through the Wi-Fi." I thought this was the most egregious offense I've ever seen on an airplane. It's not
happens.
1980. How is there an airplane in 2024 that doesn't have a TV screen or an
Happens, bro. The outlets too. The no outlets is tough.
airplane? Wow, that's crazy.
How about this? When I flew to Arizona, this girl's like pretty good looking, sits next to me, and I was like, "You flying out for work or a bachelorette?" She's like, "Work." So I'm like, "Oh, who you with?" She's like, "Bleacher Report." I was like, oh, "All right, cool." So I was like, "Oh, I'm with Barstool." She goes, "Yeah, I know who you are. You left and you came back." She knew the whole act. She goes, "You left, you came back." I follow you guys. I was like, "Oh, all right." So, I guess you make more news than you realize when you're out there.
100%.
But it is what it is. All right, the Masters.
Yeah.
Was it good? Is it good that Scotty Scheffler is so good? He's running away with things. Does that hurt the viewers on a Sunday?
I'm gonna be honest. I did not watch a single.
Yeah,
game of the
you seem like a
because I was out and about with the boys. But
you seem like it.
I'll pitch it over to Doogs.
But
Yeah,
a
it's either
guy.
a tits guy or a golf guy.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
cannot be both.
Sadly, a golf guy. Sadly,
You
I'm
have
a
to
golf guy.
choose the weekend. So this
But if
weekend
you
I was
have,
golf
if you got a guy with a 4-shot lead, there's no doubt he's ever really losing. Does that hurt the Sunday, or you could still marvel? Listen, I think it helps the fact that it's Augusta because you're gonna watch. It's just marvelous. You had Vern's last round. Tiger's obviously playing. There's a bunch of guys at the leaderboard, but that kind of ruins the Sunday, no, Dukes?
Nah, I disagree. I think that going into it, like you had like four. I think everyone in the back of their head knew Scotty's
probably gonna win it
But
anyway.
like it was, if you take that like effect away, it was going into it like 4 or 5 guys had a legitimate shot to win. I mean, Homa was pretty consistent
Yeah.
until the back 9, in my opinion. I thought that he could have snuck in there. Morikawa, same thing. Scheffler just at the end of the day just got it done.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just unbelievably consistent.
Yeah.
Like when golfers just have like a couple bad holes, his bad holes are pars.
But the crazy thing, we were saying it on Pick Central a little bit today too. He could not be top 10 in the PGA Championship next month.
yeah, but he probably will.
Golf is very much fucking all over. One day you're good, one day you're bad.
Right, but he's been like I think his thing more than anything right now is how consistent he is.
Yeah.
Like he hasn't even shot over like a 72 yet.
Probably not.
I don't think he shot over 72 this year or like year to
He's
date.
a beast. But you get what I'm saying. One day you can
Right,
you
it's
can be
golf.
8. It's golf. You can be 8 over. It's a brutal sport. Let's go to the Mets real quick. I don't think healthy debate. I don't think they should have retired Doc Gooden's number.
Why?
You hear him?
Some good
Yeah, you hit on
seasons.
this.
Go ahead, Phil. Some good seasons did win a title. Granted, we don't win titles, but like, you think all-time great when you think of him?
I think it's more about his housekeeping. The Mets have numbers that the Wilpons didn't really care about the history of the team.
Right.
I think that's fair. And
I agree
you know
with that.
stories like he wanted to retire Met like 4 different times, and the Wilpons said no.
Yeah.
So
I guess that one championship helps, and the further you go away from a championship helps as well. Like the '94 Knicks, everybody would have been retired off that team. Starks, those guys, Harper, all those guys, and they're not Hall of Famers to a degree. You know what I mean?
I get it. I more of a Frank question because Doc Gooden was Frank's favorite player growing up.
But how many years did Gooden play for us?
5, 6. I mean, it was the 80s.
See, that-
I wasn't alive.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
Frank's childhood.
I know.
So I don't want to comment on it.
I don't know. I saw that. I like that we are acknowledging some of these guys, but I don't know if he's worthy of having
84
his.
to 94.
Yeah.
He did play 84 to 94?
Yeah.
We had him for that many years?
84, and then he was a 4-time All-Star.
But he also missed some time with addiction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rookie of the Year, Cy Young, Triple Crown,
All early, though, right?
Silver Slugger,
Yeah.
wins leader,
All right, I take it back.
2-time strikeout leader.
Was Strawberry around the same time?
Yeah.
All right.
That was the whole
They
thing.
were Bag Brothers.
Yeah.
I know. I knew that. Yeah, I did know that. Yeah. Meanwhile, they trade Kevin Mitchell. Kevin Mitchell goes and wins an MVP.
That
That's
was
fucked
one
up
of the.
everything.
Was it Gooden? I think it was Gooden who, like, after the Mets won the World Series, like Hempstead's right by
Yeah,
me.
he was gone.
Yeah, he
was
woke up
MIA.
like in a Hempstead like crack house.
Yeah. He missed the
Yeah,
parade.
and
You
missed
didn't
the
know
parade.
that?
Yeah.
He missed the
No.
parade.
So they were on the rock. And the
Oh,
power.
they were. He missed the parade. Yeah.
Not bad.
Missed the parade. Crazy. But Dukes, give me a call. We got a few things to get into.
I'm
as well.
rocking. By the way, I'm rocking a Whoop. And I'm rocking an Apple Watch.
You gotta ice one of them out.
I know. I'm broke. All right, let's get Nikki C.
Oh, He's probably mad.
No, he's definitely mad.
He's mad?
You can't be mad at me.
It was a TBA.
I sent the message up.
I can't putt. I don't know what... Nick, you mad?
Hello?
Yeah, you mad?
Hello?
Yeah. What's up? You mad?
Hello?
Well...
Nikki, we got you. You there? I'll hit him on Twitter. Tell him to air his grievances.
Got it? Jason, you got it?
Nikki.
Got it?
Hello?
Yeah. Got it?
Hello?
I just DM'd him.
Fuck!
Just say what.
Can you
just
hear me? Holy fuck!
monologue it. Monologue it.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, there you go. I think he was fucking with us all
Hey,
the
real
time.
quick, can you hear this?
Yeah.
Come on, give me a second, Bosco.
Is he trying to fart?
I don't
Can
know.
you hear this? Dude, hey, Ricky Martin. Hey, Jetski.
Yes.
What a fucking song, brother.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Oh, Zempic, stay away from that. Unfucking real, Jetski.
Stay away from the Ozempic if you're a thick woman. We want you to keep your natural hips.
Yeah, we want to keep that natural. Hey, Bosco.
Oh, yeah, I owe you a
What
day's
hap-
pay.
Oh, you don't know me shit. I ride for the boys.
All right.
It was great. It was great. I had a day off during 60 Nooners.
I was upset with myself.
You owe me like $26.13 because I went to Home Depot. I got the whole, whole Masters. I had Bosco sits on the back. I was ready to go.
All right.
But how you doing today, Bosco?
Good, trying, you know what I mean? Trying to battle through. I don't know what this is about travel. Like, everybody's like, oh, you travel, you get sick. I'm not sick. The sniffles, though. I can't figure this fucking thing out.
Maybe you should have went simp mode and wear the mask like the
And
guy next to you.
I sat next to a guy with a mask. I feel like a fucking idiot now. He looks like a genius.
Hey, how about Mr. McDougal this weekend?
Oh, my
All
God.
time pick.
That was
All
you
time
should have
pick.
led
I
the
gotta pull it
fucking
up.
show. I knew about it. So
Should've
much
led the
happens.
fucking show.
We got to get more active in the group chat. Doogs, defend this guy. First off, the TV being
Unbelievable.
tilted. He's standing right up against it like it's a goddamn Mona Lisa.
And he's got a drink in hand, too. He's sipping on the booze, just dialed.
So this is
Saturday, the
this
Masters, or
is
Sunday?
Friday. This is Friday, and like I come home and like we go to
The
the bar.
wires on that TV are just
No, I
lunacy.
disagree because usually it's supposed to be pushed in. I push it out when I'm sitting down on the couch.
All right.
That's a personal
I
preference.
love the tilted.
The tilted. I disagree with you on that.
I guess if you're laying down, the tilt is
Right,
not
like,
that
it's-
bad.
it's good from the
I need
angle.
to see the
Nice
room. I need
soundbar.
to see
Yeah.
the room. I need to see the room.
But yeah, he Mr. McDougal. He's a McDougal.
What is that clip like under the TV? Is that the sound bar?
Soundbar, yeah.
Yeah, it's a sound bar.
The sound bar goes right to the
The
TV?
Extendo soundbar. He's got that shit like an extension on a Call of Duty.
What's
Also
on his
for-
desk? He's got papers and shit?
He's a fucking lawyer.
Looks like a beautiful house, dude.
Yeah, he just figures it out. But like, yeah, he was like a little drunk here, and you're gonna see him like he's like
He leaning forward
Me
a
and my
little bit.
me and my sisters are like talking like at the table, and he's like, "Would you guys just shut the fuck up?" And he just walks over to the TV like slightly buzzed. He's just like trying to talk to Scotty Scheffler right here. Like, we're just like making fun of him, and I'm like, "You're breathing on him." So then yesterday he's watching the Masters, and you just gotta go up. And he's just right back there. That
Oh,
was
this
all
guy.
natural. The guy,
I only do that when I'm gambling on shit.
dude, he just
Like you're yelling at the TV. But
I
like,
think
this
he's
is
trying
a
to hear them
casual
better.
Sunday.
The TV is so loud. The guy's just old. He's like 70 years old.
70?
Yeah, say
It
69.
was like Bosco trying to listen to a Nate Oates interview.
Yeah. It's just he's a living legend.
an
Anybody
animal.
that meets him knows that like all my friends like him better than me.
You
What
gotta
an
have him call
animal.
in.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
What an
I can't
animal.
blame him.
Yeah, we should do that.
Hey, last
Jesus
thing,
Christ.
dude, you growing out the hair? What is the girlfriend thinking of that? I saw today. Tuned in, your hair's
You look
growing
good.
out a little bit.
I only know you with long hair.
Yeah, I mean I'm just going no hat nowadays.
You have great hair.
Ah,
You should-
that's
you
what
should
it is.
definitely rock
That's
it.
what
Yeah,
it
it's getting a little long. It's been like a month, so I'm getting used to how often I have to cut it because usually I just throw a hat on at this point. But yeah, I like the no hat right now.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Oh. The Bosco,
Yeah.
we'll stay in touch.
All right, yeah, I know. We'll get a job for you. I appreciate it.
Hey, no, it's all good. I'll keep grinding.
All right.
All right. Next time in Chicago, let me know.
Yeah, definitely. Let's go to my guy Mark Pope.
Yeah.
So am I fair to do this? Am I fair to knock this guy or this move? Because it's kind of, I mean, I guess you go for the nostalgia. Like, it makes sense. Play the video. So he was on the 96 team. Oh, this is I didn't realize he did this.
Oh,
I
you saw
had
the
seen
chopped
the
one?
angle. I saw
Yeah,
the
yeah.
chopped.
It's extensive.
That's pretty badass.
It's pretty sick.
You see the cops, like, they can't, they're like kind of laughing a little bit too. I do like that he just gets off in the middle of the crew. He's not the first, being the first guy. You think it's a harder move to be the first guy to get off?
Yes.
It also is more of a flex if you have like an entourage.
Yeah.
Like, you know, faux security or whatever. Or probably real security.
This, okay. I saw the chopped version where they only get off of here. I saw it where it starts here.
What's up with the white stripe?
Yeah, he's got the weird white stripe in the
Are
top
those
of
like
his
the
head.
managers?
Probably, yeah. These are probably like donors and shit. If these guys played, shoot me.
They beat Danny Green in high school, actually.
Yeah.
One of the best high school players of all time. But they didn't even get to the good part.
They didn't even get to the good part.
I saw the
All
long
right, well,
one.
we've now seen, we've seen all of
Here
it.
we go, here we go, here we go.
All right.
These are the players.
Yeah, this was the one I saw. What kind of guy chops that video with the only
I
entrance?
don't know.
That's sick. To him to just mix it in the middle is pretty sick. But what I did say was anytime you can distract people for the fact you only have 2 appearances. The guy has 2 NCAA tournament appearances, and 3 days ago, they hated him. They didn't like the hire. Riggs is like crying. He's like, we don't want Pope. I'm in his space. So, I don't know. Am I being a little too, like, I really have nothing against Kentucky anymore.
I need to
I
know.
hated Calipari.
I need to know what you don't like about Pope.
I just don't think he's elite.
Okay, he legitimately made Mormons like a top 20 like efficient offense. Like now you have Kentucky resources
Yeah.
and you can recruit saying we're Kentucky, not like you have to be Mormon.
But is he getting a kid from the Bronx?
I don't know.
He's
He's gonna
getting
get better.
inner city
He's
kids
gonna
from
get
the
better
Bronx.
players.
Yeah.
It's just the brand. Like the whole thing with Pope right now isn't like if he's a good coach X's and O's. I think everyone knows with the
Well,
talent. that he
anybody
is.
could be better than Calipari with that way.
Right,
yeah.
but just like the fact that he's able to do what he did at Kentucky, make it a top 20 efficient offense and defense. He's one of the best offensive minds. It's just
Yeah.
the recruiting, and it's not a splash hire. So for him to not be a splash hire and then to be like, how can I get the Kentucky faithful to rally around me? It's to walk in with the best Kentucky team of all time.
You know
with
what?
The championship. It was an A+ move.
Healthy debate, I was wrong. I flipped.
Wow.
I'm
Big
in
of
on
you to
that.
admit.
I'm in on Pope. It's a cool move. You're right. I'm a boring guy. How do I get everybody around me?
Nostalgia.
I don't hate it. Yeah, nostalgia. I'm in.
Like you got the best
Back
team
in
rallying
on
around
Pope.
you.
Back in on
Oh,
Pope.
can we talk about something? I know you're not like a Pitino guy that much, but also like Pitino's message to Kentucky was a run through a wall moment. Like I don't, you have to sit down. It's a 3.5 minute video, so we're not going to show it. It's like too long, but I know that people were out on it, and then they saw the Pitino video. They're like, all right, I'm in.
Yep. I think they thought they were getting him for a little bit. That would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
I wanted it to be Sean Miller because I had so many receipts of Xavier fans saying that Sean Miller wouldn't leave Xavier for Kentucky.
I mean, they did get their 4th choice, which is kind of interesting, but it is what it is. All right, I got a big one. Give me 2 calls now. We'll go to an ad, and then I got a kind of a big debate I think is going to
Rest in peace,
divide
OJ.
the room. Yeah, not rest in peace, though.
Where
We got a halftime too, so you want to do ad then halftime?
Yeah,
then
let's
come out?
go.
Okay, cool.
Let's go. Give me 2 calls, halftime.
Okay.
Mike.
Hey Rico,
What's up?
I wanted to congratulations. 2-3 weeks of great content. I honestly believe you're at your best peak of content when you're at your worst. That bus ride was awesome.
Oh, thanks, bro. That was I blacked out.
Coming from a driver, I understand completely what you're going through. Those bus drives are horrible. But getting to the most important part, Mexican baseball is on right now.
All right.
I'm 2-1 in the parlays. The first two parlays, no, 1 and 3 hit. The middle one didn't hit, so I'm up like 6 units. Just continue doing the same stuff I told you, which is Sultanes, Tijuana, and Diablos. The only problem was Sultanes and Tijuana faced each other. So when that happens, you just go to the fourth bear team, which is Tecolotes.
All right.
That's my actual home team, and you'll win some money, Rico.
All right.
Follow it.
Man, we're going to have to fire this up. We're going to have to fire this up. I'll tell you. Appreciate it.
Please, brother.
Good luck.
All right.
Yep.
Thank you, brother. Take it easy. All right.
Yo, Rico, you got me, boss?
Yes, I do.
All right. I'm just going to say this right now, Rico. I'm not trolling at all when I thought of this, and we've gone back and forth. I'm a long time caller. Healthy debate. Is Rico Bosco the only person besides Kirk Minahan's show and Only Stu podcast, if you want to count it, to interact with their viewers live and in real time? I can't think of another show that listens to callers live and actually interacts with their fans. So I just want to give you a pat on the back, man. You're coming out here 2 days a week. It was 4 days a week later. Like, you're the only one actually getting after it and going at it with the fans. So I just wanted to give you that a little bit of perspective, man.
Appreciate that. I mean, I grew up on the call. This was my only way into Barstool when you would have the callers. So I like keeping it, a little nostalgic with that. I think sometimes the callers think they run the show. Which can get you bogged down. You know what I mean? You're like,
didn't you? You think you probably? Did.
Oh, I thought I ran the show too for sure. So that's how I know. But I appreciate that, man. Yeah, Kirk's callers. Yeah. They were calling about Jeff's rap video. What do we think about that?
I like Jeff's rap video.
I don't hate it. I mean,
like
you're fucking 17. There's things on YouTube like there's videos of me doing pools at a bar.
I like it. No shade to our guy who has come on a couple times, who had the Thanksgiving rap video. It's better than that one. For sure.
Yeah.
Eric D'Alessandro, I think Jeff D'Lo might have more bars than Eric D'Alessandro.
Oh, come on. That's blasphemy.
Yeah, I gotta show love. And I liked his video, too. So.
Yeah. I didn't realize how many times they say this is Cedar Park.
Yeah.
This is Cedar Park.
I was getting a little. I was like, is that really how it? What's the song that they rip off?
This is why I'm hot.
This is why I'm hot.
Is that how many times he says it?
Yeah, they copied the chorus like word for word. So not word for word, but like
right. So they say it way too many times, but that's how the whole song goes. But yeah, we'll always interact with the crowd. Pull up the chat has shit.
Rico,
you can pull that up as well.
I just wanted to let you know because it's hard to come in here 2 days a week and get people to call in. Like obviously I call in pretty often and whatnot, but just keep your head up, man. Like you're doing something that not a lot of other people have the balls or want to do. So just appreciate it, man. I always look forward to Mondays and Wednesdays.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I do think Stu could do a full Stu might be the most entertaining person to do a filibuster.
Dude,
100%.
Stu's podcast, no shout-outs. I know we're no free shout-outs, but he works at Barstool. If you don't listen to that podcast, I guarantee you will laugh at least twice when you listen to it.
I think
it is fucking hilarious.
He's like when Joey Diaz would go on Rogan. He's an auto listen.
Exactly.
Stu actually did a show with Joey Diaz that was fantastic because Stu used to employ Joey Diaz.
Yeah. He was he opened for Joey Diaz.
But Joey Diaz, all those stories, he never told any of those on Rogan.
No, he did once. He name dropped Stu. Yeah. So when he was working at one of Stu's call centers in Colorado, because Stu had call centers everywhere.
Okay.
And I think he obviously had met him in person a few times, but he credits a lot of that to teaching him how to be a salesperson.
Yeah. Joey Diaz, some of his stories, man.
And Joey Diaz did Stu's podcast.
Dude, he says when he used to owe drug dealers, he pay him full amounts.
Yeah.
Because it's the only way you get him to answer. Mm-hmm. He's like, if you owe a motherfucker $30, they're gonna pick up the phone.
100%.
He would just always, then he'd buy more. Like Joey Diaz is something, fucking something. All right, go to.
He and Stu could do a podcast together, man.
They would.
Like I've asked questions on Stu's podcast about watching UFC together, and he just doesn't seem as interested anymore. But whatever, man. Yeah. All right. Have a good week, fellas.
Appreciate it. Let's go halftime.
Someone, 20 grand on the line. You just said the same thing. Everyone's like this.
You're a fucking dickhead if you're hoping somebody gets fucking torn ACL in this mini golf tournament.
I'm gonna redo my side.
Yo, what?
My wife's already spent 20 grand. Like you're gonna win? No, but that's just how she operates. I have to win. It's already gone. If it's not nailed down. Yeah. Soon you got to stop announcing prizes. You could see it in the locker room. What are you talking
about? There's literally no one's like, hey, let's go tear this motherfucker's ACL out here. Never been around.
But they played that hard.
You play hard, but you're not playing to intentionally be like, I hope somebody tears
But every
a
once in a
fucking
while,
ACL.
you need a few breaks. I'm not.
Like, it's like if we're
I'm not
playing-
Tanya Harding anyone. If they fucking hey, and somebody's in the lead above me. Oh man, tough break. You need to act the god every once in a while.
You're saying major operations.
In this day and age, you're out for like 3 months, bro.
Will Compton trying to make sense of that was, and there you go. There's Dave's. The guy's made his run. By the way, is it's not just because his run is out of control right now. 5 million is out of control. Pop back in. Hold on, Jetski. Pop back in. His run is out of control.
Yeah, I didn't realize I was muted, but I was saying, like, I didn't realize how
I
many
think he
has
should
been.
just do that. Like, but he can't not. He's got to be in on it on Saturdays in the NFL. But he should wait maybe once every 4 weeks in the NFL. He just has a big game. Like, just be big game hunting.
I don't think. I mean, he's rich
He's
enough.
gotta. He wants to have Saturdays and Sundays for the NFL. He's always gonna want to do that. Doogs, we're talking about Dave's run for a little bit.
It's insane.
Do you think he should only be big game hunted at this point?
No, I mean you
Like
gotta,
once every 4 weeks in the NFL, he's got the one that hits him. Like I like the Bengals.
No,
All right.
I disagree.
I think he's found something though. I really do. I think he's found
Okay,
something.
It's just tough to like. Yeah, are you going to say like a big game like on a Super Bowl if he's very confident? Sure, but like if you just like a game and you're like you feel like once you have like it's a recency bias. Then you'll be like, oh, this could carry on to like when I really like a game week 1.
Yeah.
Like I don't think that's a smart way to approach it. Like you shouldn't treat like a Super Bowl like. I don't know.
Yeah, but you could like a game once out of every 3 weeks in the NFL.
Yeah, like
or
you want to
once-
throw a hammer like a game of the year.
Yeah, I think
like,
you
if you want a
should.
game of the year on a regular season game for sure.
Yeah.
Like you should big game hunt like that. I don't think you should have a big game hunt every single week.
No, that'd be crazy.
No,
Right.
not like he's doing
Like,
now.
He's doing a million every.
No,
like,
not
not
every,
even
no.
500K.
I should have clarified. He shouldn't be doing that. But he should, instead of like 10 games at 25, do one for 250.
Yeah, but he's a guy that wants to be all over the board.
He
I
loves
mean,
being
that's
all
the
over the board.
that's the classic like.
Also,
When it's like every game I like if I'm gonna watch a game I'm gonna bet on it.
Yeah.
It's not the best way to do
He
it.
loves
It's like,
being all over the
yeah.
board. Agreed. All right. Speaking of things we love, let me tell you about Steven Singer. You better listen up. You're going to thank me. I have the world's best gift. I mean it. Obviously, Mother's Day is coming up. Some of the gifts your mom gets you, she always thinks about it. She thinks of you first, which, we don't always do. Don't be an idiot. Get something nice for your mom. Everybody loves their mom. Everyone knows that flowers, especially roses, are the number one gift mom always wants on Mother's Day. But here's the thing. A week later, they're in the trash. Garbage, gone, nada. Nothing left but a memory and a credit card bill. You want to get a great gift that you'll cherish forever. Picture a long-stemmed American beauty rose dipped in 24-karat gold. It's guaranteed to last forever. Want to see what I'm talking about? Go right now to IHateStevenSinger.com and click on the roses to see his entire collection of exclusive colors perfect for mom, like his I Love You blush pink or his brand new red wine. Collection starts at just $59. Available only at IHateStevenSinger.com. Free shipping, free personalized love note, and free lifetime guarantee. Steven Singer Jewelers, the most hated jeweler in America by other jewelers. That's IHateStevenSinger.com. Yeah, I don't know. I think he should. He's definitely on to something, though. You know what I mean? He's definitely on to something. So
We just also want to make sure that we all can continue to do this. And I'm
Yeah,
not a
yeah,
big
yeah,
gambler. I'm not
yeah,
going to
yeah,
talk
yeah,
about
yeah.
if he's going to lose $1 million a week, but might be dangerous.
I tried to give him. I was down. I tried to win the prize money back sideways in.
Hold on.
What the hell are you listening to?
No, I thought it was muted.
What are you listening to? Now you got to tell us.
I was listening to Kirk.
What did he say?
It was a clip towards Hannah Cook. I was trying to
okay.
deep dive into the drama a little bit. He said you're a zero. You shouldn't be at the company. And I was just trying to see the little rant. Kirk, I don't have a side in the story. I just think Kirk's rants are pretty funny.
There's nobody better. Him taking a 28 in mini golf too is hilarious.
Yeah, he's one of the more entertaining people.
Where was I? Yeah, the big game hunting.
Yes.
Yeah. So we want to keep. Go ahead. You said we want to keep doing this.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't want to catch
No.
a stray, but I'm just like.
I tried to give him a winner.
taxing.
I gave him a winner with the Diamondbacks, and he faded me.
It happens.
They won it in the ninth inning. Happens. All right. Here's one I think the room's going to be divided on. I feel like Jason is going to get very upset about this one. the video comes out with Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce at Coachella. They're playing her music, correct?
Yes.
All right. You can run that real quick. We get the idea,
The
basically.
one where he lifts her up, correct?
At Dom
Yes.
Dalla?
I believe. Also, shout out to Kesha. She changed the lyrics to fuck P. Diddy. Instead, I woke up this morning feeling like P. Diddy. Said fuck P. Diddy. Shout out Kesha.
First concert.
Yours?
Kesha. Pitbull. Jones Beach. Special teams. Special plays.
So I can't play the music because
That kid's everywhere.
it'll get copywritten.
All right, yeah. Knock it down. It's fine. You can watch it on mute. So they're playing her music, correct?
Correct.
Basically?
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
a DJ set, and he mixes in some of her songs.
100%. Which one's cooler? Like this, when you get to this stage. I'm not saying right now trade yourself off of being in the crowd or being the star on the stage. But which one's cooler for Taylor Swift? Performing to a sellout crowd or being in the crowd and hearing your music? And everyone gets going on that. Because that's pretty fucking cool too. I know the answer of obviously being on stage and selling shit out. But if you're in the club and they start playing your stuff.
And it's usually probably like I'm sure they might have spotted her in the crowd and was like, let's throw some. Taylor on there."
100%.
I think that's pretty fire.
So Dom Dalla, he's like one of my favorite DJs. I'm a DJ guy. He's friends with Travis Kelce. So I bet you Travis is like, yo, we're coming to your set tonight. Like Taylor's gonna roll through.
Right.
So Dom definitely knew that. Like,
Yeah.
Play on.
Also,
play
well, no.
something.
Even if she wasn't there, they would have found the way to play Taylor Swift.
Not him.
100%.
Really?
No.
Okay.
He's very much like a house guy. He wouldn't have played like Love Story remix
Got
for
it.
like just for like the crowd.
All right.
He's different like that.
I feel like you could have found the way to mix her in.
No, it's different type. It's levels.
Yeah.
Different DJs.
We got someone popping in right now to defend some statements or maybe go against some statements you made earlier.
Okay. Frank,
you're on.
So you don't think the Mets should?
No. I needed Frank. I needed a little clarification. I just needed a little clarification. I got a little ahead of myself. I didn't know he played for 10 years. I do know he missed a bunch of time, obviously, he was not the same pitcher in 84 that he was in 94, correct?
Correct.
So how many of those seasons was he elite? Let me ask you that.
He won 100 games faster than any other pitcher had.
Wow.
He started 2 All-Star games for the Mets, 86, 88.
Right.
90, you started to see him slack off a little bit after he had a arm issue in 89. 91, but he had a good year in 90 after a slow start. 91, he started having the arm trouble again. 92, 93, 94 were less than stellar. And then that was the end of his Mets career. He had more drug issues, got twice suspended, and was suspended for a whole 95 season, in fact.
Yeah. I knew that. I knew he had struggled with a lot of stuff. I didn't know he played first for 10 years. But the only thing is, when you look at the scape of that, so he had what, like 6 really good seasons?
Yeah.
How many would you say DeGrom has had?
4, 5.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So, like, could you picture them retiring DeGrom's number? Granted, it's not a championship. We didn't win a championship, but he got there to one. You know what I mean? It's similar. It's more similar than you think. That's what I was saying.
I wouldn't be surprised if no one wears 48 again.
Okay. So there you go.
But I'll tell you this. I was 8 years old in 84. Only had a little bit passing knowledge of what was going on. My first full year of being a Mets fan, being a day-to-day baseball fan, was the 1985 season. And Dwight Gooden had a magical season. In more ways than one, Dwight Gooden is probably the main reason I am a Mets fan.
My dad said that you used to hope that the Mets would get out 1, 2, 3 so you could get him back on the mound.
I mean, the way he pitched.
I knew he was magical. I didn't know he was with us for that long. I guess I didn't know. But again, when you put him up against DeGrom, that's a similar thing. And I don't know if we would have retired. If DeGrom's number being retired is a no-brainer. Now, the championship changes everything. I said it with the Knicks. The Knicks win in 94. They're retiring Starks. They're retiring Oakley. They're retiring maybe Charles Smith. Like they all would have, because they were kings of the walk. And the further we go away.
I would say Charles Smith would be retired, but I do agree with Oakley.
Yeah.
Anthony Mason.
Mason would have. You're right. I knew there was a guy I was forgetting. Mason would have been the guy. But the further and further we get away from that championship, maybe the more you put him in. I also think it's kind of a bad look we waited this long. You know what I mean?
Well, the Wilpons were clowns. Let's face it.
What is it now? It's like closing in on 40 years? Since
40 years.
'86.
He made his debut 40 years ago last week.
Yeah. So like,
it's hard to believe it's 40 years. This actually is my 40th year as a Mets fan.
Okay.
I mean, it's incredible. I still remember every day just watching Dwight Gooden. Just how magical he was, and coming from New Jersey, if you took and I would take the bus in a lot of times, take the bus to the Port Authority bus terminal, and right near the Port Authority bus terminal was a giant mural of Dwight Gooden that was there all the way up until '94. It was there for 10 years. This mural. And it was almost like when the first thing you see leaving New York and the last thing you see leaving New York and the first thing you see coming into Manhattan by the Lincoln Tunnel was that mural. And it was just like, I think, there's not been many players that have had a special impact and just brand on the city of New York.
I think that's more of the impact. I think a little bit has to do with that with Piazza, that home run. But now clarify us a little bit. Was Strawberry the same kind of timeline? I know Strawberry was a hitter like we've never seen before, and Strawberry was like lights out, and obviously the championship. But how long was he with the Mets?
He was there for 7 years. 8 years.
All right.
83 to 90.
All right.
Well, it ended ugly. The ownership didn't like him, and they basically didn't want him around anymore.
You think he should be retired as well?
I think it's almost like they're connected at the hip.
Got it.
So if you retire one, you have to retire the other.
Makes sense. Yeah, it took a long time. I just thought it was a bad look to wait so long.
To me, it's good and way over Strawberry.
Got it.
But you almost have to retire both.
All right. Yeah. I probably was speaking a little out of turn, but it's good you educate us on stuff like that. You know what I mean?
But yeah, for someone who actually lived through that, it was magical.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. Appreciate it, Frank. Thanks for hopping in.
All right. See you guys later.
All right. That was, that's why I like talking sports with him, though.
Yeah.
But I saw him coming ready. He was like, go ahead. Like, he was like, you're going to come.
Prepared.
He was like a mafia boss. He's like, you're going to come correct, or am I going to have to, like, drop some knowledge on you? So, all right, Dukes, empty him out.
Cheetah.
What you know about Kim English?
What'd he do?
What did he do?
You got a couple of transfers I saw. You hitting the portal?
We got Mercedes-Benz, man. We got 40-ball breed today and Christ, man.
All right.
What do you know about that?
I'll be honest, I didn't see the headline. I'm trying to figure out where Boogie's going.
He's coming here. I think we're going to take DJ Freeman over him.
I did. I missed the Providence transfer portal. It's caught up.
That's crazy. You're going to see us.
Listen, I like you guys.
It's dogs only over here now.
I like you guys.
Georgetown making moves.
Yeah, Georgetown.
Are they? Epps and Styles just hit the portal.
I'm not.
Epps isn't in the portal.
Yes, he is.
I don't think that's true.
Today.
All right, it's portal season in April is a little bit, unless it's a big name, we don't really get too worked up about it.
So Christ is not a big name.
It is a big name, but I'm not getting like. I'm sorry, Cheetah.
Yeah, Jaden Epps is not in the portal.
Is he not? I think he is.
No,
according to
I think you got.
It's like, isn't it like 85 degrees today? You guys don't have a little day drinking to do, Cheetah?
Oh no, we do. We're celebrating over here.
All right.
We just loaded up.
All right, go load up, enjoy it with
You're
the
gonna
pals.
see us. Kim English is coming for Coach of the Year too.
All right, I could get behind that.
He's moving in silence.
I could get behind that.
Damn, I hate to see them get got on the Jaden Epps news.
Yeah, it's
a
rumor. Those guys are
big cap.
That's a crazy world to be in. I love those guys.
Georgetown made some moves though. I think they're going to be way better than they were last year.
Yeah, they did.
Let's get
drop them in.
Yanni, New York.
Yo, what's going on?
What's up?
So first thing, I saw, it's been a little bit since I called in. I saw for the national championship game, right? Saw you, Big Cat, Dave, chit-chatting. Rico, Adon doesn't wear shorts.
Yeah. I feel comfortable enough to start wearing shorts. For a long time, I hid the knee. Can we get that up there?
Adon doesn't wear shorts. I thought we went over
this. I hid the knee. So now we're back wearing shorts. Listen, it's 85
All
degrees,
right.
bro. I'm going to wear shorts.
100%.
All right, good for you. Good for you. And then to circle back on the whole Taylor Swift thing.
Yep.
Are you just playing the hits for Dave? Like, who gives a fuck about Taylor Swift at Coachella with Travis Kelce?
No,
like,
I'm not.
Who gives a fuck?
I'm not, but
all?
it brings up the thing, like we've seen it, like in the club. They're playing my music in a club.
And I'll say, like, obviously, I can't. It's not comparable at all. I've performed a few times, opened up for pop punk, and like it was really cool. The last time there was a lot of people like, and they didn't know my songs, but I've never had the experience of like walking into somewhere and like someone would play my own music, and
That's
I think
crazy.
that would hit a little bit different.
Definitely.
I mean, sure, that sounds sick, but I mean, I'd be more interested in hearing Jet Ski going into this basement somewhere, and they're playing his music as soon as he walks in than this Taylor Swift. Like, I just don't care.
You could not like her. You could not like her, but there's no denying she's the number one pop star in the country right now. You got to talk
Who said I was
about
denying that? Who said I was denying that?
Fair enough. But you can see why she's in the news.
Is she?
She's in our news.
Everything. She is the news. She is the news.
She Taylor Swift attends concert with boyfriend.
Fair
I feel
enough.
like you're the
Fair
news
enough.
here.
Fair enough. You're right. You're right. It's on me. Fair enough. Point to the callers. Fair enough.
All right. Thanks, Rico.
Shout out Caitlin Clark, by the way. She killed her SNL monologue. Anybody see that?
I mean, she's special.
She was good the other night. Did you watch? I haven't watched SNL in 100 times, but
Only one I watched was the Shane Gillis one.
Yes, they did the. Have you seen the skit with where the Kate McKinnon gets abducted by aliens?
No.
You've never seen any of these skits?
No.
I feel like now it's gonna be. I'm the guy holding the phone, being like, "Watch this." She has all these euphemisms for when she gets. So the way the skit goes, they've done it like 10 times. It's almost always Ryan Gosling, and he's cracking up. They get abducted by aliens, and they have the government describe to them what happened. So Gosling and whoever else is sitting next to him.
Speaking with Spanish accents?
No.
Okay.
Gosling is standing next to him, and they're like, "Yeah, it was magical. The aliens like brushed my hair and whatever." And she's like, "Yeah, I had a much worse experience for me." She's like, "I got my hoo-haws and my hiney and my whiny out," and like she's using all these terms and how they abuse her because she's like not good looking and shit like that, and like it's very funny. And they ran it back with Kate McKinnon Saturday for the cold open.
Check it out.
It's worth it. It's a couple of giggles. It's not bad. Dukes, empty him out.
Anthony, Brooklyn.
Hey, what's up, Rico? What's going on?
What's up?
So I actually called in to Healthy Debate. It was the first time I called in, and I said the Knicks will be a top 3 seed in the East, or I think I said
I don't think I pushed back on you.
3 team.
Yeah,
you said you were like, I like it a lot, but I don't know about top 3.
Okay, fair enough. But you know how the Knicks usually break our hearts. But yeah, I mean, credit. I didn't see the OG trade coming in. Credit to the Knicks, 2 seed.
True.
Now, of course, we got the fucking Sixers potentially as a 7, which is brutal. But yeah, I mean, it's. I want it to be a good spring. I want to stream with Clem. I'm jealous. I want to stream with Clem.
Yeah.
I'm selfish. I want to have good streams with the guys.
And then, do you think if Brunson wins one playoff series, do you think that makes him a better Knick than Carmelo? I think one, because Carmelo only went to the second round. I think it was one time.
So he has. That's a great debate.
I'm going to be honest. I think he already is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's already got one playoff
I
series
agree.
win under his belt, right?
And he was our only good player in that series versus Miami
Yeah,
last year, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah.
I think it makes him a better Knick.
For sure.
That's a good question. That's like, I feel like they could spend 4 hours on Sports Talk Radio talking about that. We got it first. Clip it, Phil. I do think he's a better Knick. That's a great one. Especially if he beats the Sixers in like kind of epic fashion, because the Sixers are no
You got to stop
slouch.
being scared of these teams.
I'm not scared of them. They're good, though.
We're a championship level team.
They're good. Yeah, I know. We're going to throw it back in Gilbert Arenas' face when we make the Eastern Conference Finals.
Hell yeah.
You think you beat the Celtics? No.
I think we
No,
can compete.
but that's house money.
Yeah.
We can compete with the Celtics.
Like you guys can be on like the same court.
Can't we have something?
100%.
That's a great call, Ant. I appreciate that.
All right, have a good one, guys.
That's a good call. I think he is a better Knick. And then you talk in terms of like most impactful Knicks. He's been one of the Carmelo was the best Knick in a long time.
Brunson changed the entire trajectory of the franchise.
So since like 2000, who's the best Knick? Carmelo. Now it could be Brunson.
I think it's Brunson.
Now it's Brunson,
already.
right? That's interesting. Like, are we talking enough about Brunson being the guy? So that's a great point. Great point. Doogs, empty him out.
Okay. Sheaf, Iowa.
Chief Keef.
What up? It's Sheets. Rico, I'm going to keep it quick for you. We're not going to do a debate today. We're going to do a healthy theoretical.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Yep.
I got three doors for you. One door, and these are all for the next 5 years.
Okay.
You're in the Mets dugout for every playoff game.
Okay.
You're on the Knicks bench for every playoff game.
Okay.
Or you're Dan and Dave's boss for 1 month of the year for the next 5 years. They're your bitch.
Man.
You can make them do whatever you want, and they can't hold
man.
it against you after that month is over.
Yeah, but they can remember what I did, right?
Yeah, that's a great
They
video
can remember,
series.
but they can't act on it. They can't be like, oh, he fucked me over in March. I'm fucking him up. No.
Okay.
It's just back to normal.
Yeah, Jason added a good question. Do you get to pick the month? Because, like, if you got to pick the month, and football season would be a good time to do it. Like, if it's in the summer, it doesn't matter.
No, summer of being like, Dave, what do you mean you're not in the office?
Oh, yeah, I guess maybe you're right.
Damn.
You can pick the month, but obviously the NBA playoffs is when that happens, and the MLB playoffs is when that month is.
Yeah. Knicks bench for how many years?
Each one's for 5 years. It's a 5-year contract.
I think I'm leaning towards that. That's good,
Damn,
though.
not Dave and Dan's boss?
I don't know how much you can, like, really push out of it, though, for them for a month. You know what I mean?
Well, if you're the boss, in theoretically, you could push as much as you want.
Yeah. It's a good one. It's a really good one. I think I'm taking Knicks bench.
Okay.
Just for the length of 5 years. Now,
All
if you
right,
tell me a
fair
year,
enough.
if
By
you
the
tell me
way-
a year, maybe I consider it the other way.
By the way, I know you've got connections with the dark side of this state in Iowa. I think you should make some connections with TJ. I know how you like to hop teams. Make some connection on
Shout
the
out
Cyclone
Stevie
basketball.
Taylor.
We're coming next year.
Shout out Stevie Taylor,
Yep,
Iowa
yes,
State.
sir.
I saw you guys top 10. Yeah, I'm still waiting on a sweatsuit, but I like Iowa State. I liked Hoiberg when they were there. I thought that team. I said it to George Niang. I was like, you guys cost me a national championship when you broke your foot. He goes, how do you think I feel? So that team could really play. Something about those guys at home. I like Iowa State. I just worry about that brand of basketball when it matters in the tournament. You guys go for periods where you can't.
Hey, Virginia won a natty, didn't they?
Yeah, they won one. I know. Malasek still reminds me of it. But you got to win one if you're going to play it that way.
You're acting like Virginia that year didn't have a top 5 offense.
They did have a top 5 offense.
All right, then
They
I'm
still play slow.
Then we're on the same page.
Agreed.
So you don't like slow.
I just think you set your opponent up where they only have to score 60 to beat you.
Yeah, well, you heard it here first. You better.
but if you
better
slow
get
down the
some
ball,
numbers.
I like
Better
Iowa
defense
State.
to
I
TJ.
love the colors.
Less
Marcus
possessions.
Fizer in 2000 I picked to win the whole thing too.
Pfizer?
Marcus Fizer.
Pfizer.
Remember Curtis Stinson?
Fizer. No, I don't remember that name. But Marcus Fizer was a baller.
A lot of mask and Pfizer.
All right.
A lot of mask and Pfizer.
Lib.
Blue Rico.
Thanks for letting me call in, Rico. I'll
Empty
let
him
you
out.
get back
Thanks,
to it.
Sheets.
Rico Blusco.
No way. I don't vote. I don't do my taxes.
We got 4.
Yeah, go ahead.
3. Jack, Wisco.
Go, big fan.
What's up? It's almost cooler season.
Hey,
by
I
the way.
got a person.
Just a
What
random
was that?
thought. Sorry, Jack. Should we be the ones who declare
got-
when it's cooler season?
Sure, you just did.
I think you did with your shorts.
No, because you're not packing coolers.
Oh, cooler. Cooler, like physical cooler. I thought
Yeah,
you meant, like,
physical coolers.
Like wearing cooler clothes. Okay, yeah.
We'll keep an eye on that. Go ahead, Jack.
Does it have to be a season? Why not?
A
anytime.
lifestyle. That's a
Cooler.
great question.
Yeah, because if you're drinking outside, no matter what, you want a cooler. Like if you're going, like I don't know, having a party on a sledding hill.
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about. Like right now, your coolers are still in the garage. They're dusty. They got cobwebs. Like, when do you clean them off and they're being used every week? You know?
I think first week of May.
Derby Day?
Yeah.
All right. Derby Day is officially cooler season. We're in. Go ahead, Jack.
Hey, life advice, if that's okay.
Sure.
All right, so I got a buddy. We're all getting older. It happens, but he put on a few pounds, and the other weekend a picture came out, and it was a tough look. Do healthy debate. do we me and the boys say something to him?
Yeah,
You know,
I
try to
think
get
it's
him on the-
I think you say something, but I think you could always get bad angled. Bad angle, schmangle. You know what I mean?
I was going to say some additional context. He's fallen asleep at work, so I'm wondering it might be even impacting his life.
Yeah, it could be. Could be HIPAA. Sounds like HIPAA. Sounds like the guy's on HIPAA.
Sounds like HIPAA to me as well.
All right. Well, appreciate the help
I
here.
appreciate that. I didn't take the HIPAA today.
Do you have any defense for the bad angle? Is it all bad angle for you?
True bad angle. I mean, like you see, I don't know. I definitely have. I can't put away the soda.
That's also after a weekend
Can't
of,
put away the soda.
You know, stream food at a bar.
Oh, yeah. And it didn't help. Like 5 minutes later, I was housing ice cream.
Yeah.
That didn't help. But I think I'm down. Look, pull up.
Do you think you're down or do you have a scale?
I know for a fact I'm down. I know for a fact I'm down. And I'm down in the right places.
Would you ever hop on the OZ? Maybe that's HIPAA.
No,
but
I don't think I need that.
What's
I
the
don't
game
know. I don't
plan?
know. What?
What's the game plan?
Game plan is to do fucking abs, but abs is a fucking pain in the balls.
You can join my marathon training.
Abs are genetic, dude. I don't think it's gonna happen. Just get anchor arms. Sorry, I'm just breaking.
What does anchor arms mean?
Get huge arms. Just do
Yeah,
curls.
yeah. Going to the gym is kind of a pain in the ass. That's what the.
What about running? Walking.
I like.
15,000 steps a day.
I have the. I know. I have that. You saw what it did for Frank.
15,000 steps.
I just wish I
Do
could
10.
fine tune the.
I think you need to talk to
Fine-tune
Billy
the
Football,
exact
get on
area.
some TRT, and we'll have Rico
Yeah, but
Swolsko.
I agree with that, but also if you're an older guy and you start working out and like you somewhat dip when you get busy, that kind of turns into big husky.
Why is this not
that you
working?
don't want? You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, but if you're shooting testosterone, you'll just want to work out, and you won't stop.
Did you guys just get that?
Email?
Check that image. I sent you a video, but now I'll send an image. Zoom in on that. What's up?
Hold on one second.
I mean, yeah, you're down from that.
Yeah, I mean that was peak.
Yeah, but you got fired since then.
What?
No,
That was 2 years ago.
Yeah, okay. When
3
you,
now.
When you left for a little bit,
Yeah.
and you got really sad, you came back really skinny.
Yeah.
The depressed weight did you good.
Yeah. I
You
know.
know what I'm
we
trying
just
to
got
say?
out of winter. Now it's the summer. I'm making
No,
sandwiches.
I think it was a bad like that
way
was like,
more high noons in the summer.
That was the Bosco. That was yeah. Like, I think you got an unfair shake for like losing weight, then like going up a little bit. Like you're way
I lost
down
it all
from there.
here. It was,
Yeah.
I was fucking big
Yeah.
here. I do a side by side. This was like 3 years ago, I think.
We were wasted in that picture too.
2 years ago, I think.
In that picture we're pulling
Yeah,
up, we were
zoom in.
wasted.
We need two side profiles, honestly, because you can't really tell.
Yeah, but you can zoom in on that.
Let's see.
It's a
He's
big
zooming,
face.
He's zooming. I would say your face looks thinner now than it did
That's
then.
where I
That's
lost
what we're
it.
saying.
Yeah.
Like he lost weight from that photo.
Yes.
But,
That's
like,
a big face, dude.
And you do have a little like this front profile, and you could tell where the front pocket is on the sweatshirt. There's a little protrusion.
Oh yeah, that's a big face. It's a big face. So we're down.
You're down. Yeah.
Down.
I kind of like that.
Definitely down. All right, empty him out.
Joey, Indy.
Yo, Rico,
What's up?
long time listener, big time rider. Thanks for taking the call.
Always.
Healthy debate. My parents moved across country after COVID. They retired. I followed to start a business with my dad. I'm 33. Healthy debate. When is it too old to make new friends? Because now I'm in a place where I know nobody, and I'm just kind of over it.
Damn. I think you get a free start now where you can make friends that you want, if that makes sense. Like, don't just make a friend to make a friend. Make a golf friend, make a gambling friend, make a drinking friend. You can make now you have a free pick.
Right.
So
Yeah,
that you have
I
a
mean,
blank
it's just-
canvas. Kind of jealous. You have
Right.
a blank canvas. Or you could have none.
Yeah, well, right, because it takes effort. You know, you got to.
You got kids in the
public and,
picture?
you know. No, single.
So I was going to say you were going to get roped into pictures with your friends with the girlfriend. You know what I mean? Or friends
Well,
with-
that's the other thing too. Is if I meet somebody and then those friends come along, you also get the married friends too with the kids, right?
Yeah.
'Cause then once that happens, but
you could just be the cool, when you start dating somebody, you could just be the cool boyfriend that everybody wants
Right.
to hang out with. Make sure you're the cool friend that way.
is there a fine line though of the guy? You could be the cool boyfriend, but he is also the guy with no friends. So you gotta tread that line.
The cool boyfriend is a guy with no friends?
No, I disagree.
No, I'm
with
saying,
that.
but if okay, that's fine. Maybe I'm being a little introspective.
Yeah.
I think
you're in a good
friend
spot.
Is someone or a great like ancillary friend to have is someone who's friends with your girlfriend's friend, and you don't really hang out with them outside of that. But when you guys get together and like the girls start just like talking about reality TV or something, you guys can get in the corner, talk about the game, have some beers. Like that's a good friend to have.
Girlfriend, girlfriend friends, like the boyfriends, the best.
Yes.
'Cause you're kind of all in it together.
I met a kid. I went into a New Year's Eve party that I was not expecting. I didn't want to be there. I was like, I just want to watch the games. I want to watch the playoff games. There was a kid. I wasn't expecting anybody to be good. This kid was an ace. In on the thing, rooting for your bets. You want to drink when he gets up. Make sure he got everybody like good guy. I would hang out with him again. I haven't since.
And now you're excited whenever you see him.
Yes.
Again. You're like,
if I see him again,
that's
yes.
the best.
There's nothing better than like, is he coming? Yeah, it's nothing better than that. When you hit it off, they hit it off.
All right,
they hit it
I'm
off,
gonna be the ace.
Boy crush.
They hit it off,
Boy
friend.
crush that like when you fall for a boy. Like,
Yeah.
It's
All right.
way harder than a girl.
Breaking news.
Well, I know.
Shout out Benny Fazio. Breaking news. John Sterling is retired effective immediately.
Legend.
What a shame. And I hate the Yankees, but he is. I've also heard he calls Kirk's show all the time.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Same with, it's like right after like Graham Bennett calls.
But when you talk about legends of guys who like all-time legends, Phil, Sterling's a legend.
No, he is an all-time legend.
He's a fucking buffoon, but he's an all-time legend.
I have a little healthy debate for you. You
Sure.
think Jack Coleman knows who John Sterling is?
No. Jack Coleman not knowing who the Yankees beat down 3-0.
Call him. Or I'll call him.
Did you hear about John Sterling if he says who?
Just say John Sterling thoughts.
Hey,
Yo, Coleman, you're on Healthy Debate. John Sterling.
What's up? Yeah, I mean, absolutely devastating.
He does
for
know
me,
who?
I personally can't say like some of the other people. Like I was just watching Hubs' video, where he's just a staple for them. But I do remember growing up and being in the car and listening to John Sterling on the call. To me, a similar offshoot of that would be like if Mike Breen suddenly retired. Like that's my guy. So I understand that for Yankees fans, it's absolutely painful and brutal. But you hope the guy's okay. It was just so sudden. I know that he had a press conference happening later in the week. So for it to just be effective immediately is just tough stuff for Yankees fans.
Give me a best call.
Rico's asking for John Sterling's best call.
Give us our best call.
One that stays with me for some reason is the Gio Urshela, the happiest fella. I don't know why. That one's just the one that sticks out.
That's why he's a legend.
Yeah.
That makes absolutely no
Coleman,
sense.
great stuff.
Yeah, good job, Coleman. We didn't think you knew who he was.
Have a good day.
I didn't think you knew who he was. Sterling retired. Him fucking when there's a pop out, and him being like, "Hi, fly ball," is just fucking. He's a legend. He's a fucking buffoon, but he's a legend.
My favorite call was
Bro,
probably.
how old is Susan Wallman? The two of them in the booth are like fucking octogenarians.
I think my favorite.
She's 77.
Crazy.
I think the best John Sterling call that doesn't get talked about enough is, and the Yankees fans are leaving. It's a bleak night in the Bronx. The Red Sox look like they're going to win this game 18-7, coming back down 3-0. And the Gabagools.
He's just a legend. He's an all-time legend. All right, give me the last one.
I'm still shocked Coleman knew who he was.
Yeah, I am.
That was.
Well, I think me calling out,
Well, he had 5 minutes to study.
Yeah.
He didn't even read it off a teleprompter.
Yeah, give me the last one. He did sound like he was being fucking indicted.
Yeah, he might just be like,
dude, he's got
Yankees Twitter like
he's got to be
crazy.
like
every
looking
5
up
minutes now.
Crazy.
Imagine being a Yankees fan and like you just
Who's gonna take over? Who takes over?
Michael Kay.
No, it's a different radio.
It's
guy.
radio.
Oh! Didn't they start training like a Fordham guy?
I don't know, gang.
I think they started training like a Fordham guy who's like on the come up. Like some of
Tommy
them went to
should
school
pitch
like
himself.
Tommy Smokes.
We know a guy in broadcasting who's from New York area, Yankee fan. Maybe they bust him in from Chicago. Get the call up. Go to the call up.
He is. He's a Yankees fan too. He's a big J fan.
Yeah. Give him a call up.
Why not?
Dump it out.
He's done a great job.
You got the last one?
Yeah, Cade in Fort Worth.
Hey, Rico. Happy New Year.
What's up?
Hey, man. I wanted to get your advice getting engaged here in a couple weeks. pretty well versed in your wedding rituals, what your do's and your don'ts, what you look for, what you're not looking forward to at a wedding. After you pop the question, bring the two families together. Are you kind of get everyone together to go out to eat, have a nice reservation, or rent the tables and chairs, set it up at home, and have people over?
I did the part. It depends what you want to do. I did the party at a restaurant. You rent the whole room. Price per head. Everybody walks in. The room's already set up. I think that's the way to do it.
Cool. Great stuff,
But that
man.
was
That's why
like
I love
40,
this
50.
show.
Also, make sure she's got her nails done.
Nails done, hair done, and a good outfit.
Yeah, you got to get a good alibi. You got to get a good alibi.
Awesome. Hey, thanks so much.
All right.
Have a great rest of your day, brother.
All right. Jetski, give me the final word.
I just want to give one quick shout out to my Aunt Kate, who's in the chat right now. Shout out Aunt Kate. She's awesome. Always been a great source of wise words for me. So shout out Aunt Kate.
Yeah,
Love
go
you.
get Aunt Kate something nice at Steven Singer.
We will.
All right.
The final thought I want to build off of the call about being Dave and Big Cat's boss for a
Yes.
month. Give me your decrees that you would make as boss, and have some of them pertain to those two.
I'm trying to think. I guess it's just kind of what they did. You know what I mean? You're always on call. The littlest things they make a big issue out of. Trying to get whatever you do, you think is the worst thing ever.
So how would you flip that?
I don't know.
Would you make someone a runner? What would you do?
It's hard. Yeah, it's kind of hard because, like, if I was like, all right, Dave, the stuff you're doing, like your pizza reviews stink, or this, that, whatever. They don't, though. You know what I mean? There's evidence that for 20 years, they don't. So, like,
I'm saying
it's
more
not
like-
apples and oranges. The stuff I do that they're like, that stinks, they can come over the top. You can't really come back with that. So I think just putting them on call.
Okay.
They got to listen to me, maybe, I guess, in terms of the bets. I'd like to see Dave do this for an hour.
I think it would be electric, probably.
In a pretzel. You know what I mean? See how he gets put in a blender with different things like that.
Would you plan any new series? Like, is there something off the top you think that would be involving all like a reality style show?
Maybe a competition with the three of us in a room who could last the longest.
Just annoying each other?
Pretty much. Yeah, just the big three live streamed in a room. But I don't know. Like, I don't know what I would really do to, like, it's not like I want to make their lives miserable. You know what I mean? That's where it gets to, like, being their boss is, like, kind of tough.
I feel like you're walking this back a little bit.
I'm
I feel
not.
like you have
I'm,
an
like,
idea.
I don't have an idea. I really don't. That's the thing. I don't know what I would really do to do. Like, would I make Dave take a bus? Probably not. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's not really an eye for an eye, if that makes sense.
And you don't want any retribution when the tables turn back.
Exactly. Exactly. So that's the caveat. So it's a good question. It was a good question. It's definitely a good question.
Is there one thing that you would put in place in this office that you think would help benefit?
Yeah, lunches.
Lunches? Free lunch?
Morale. A morale lunch. A morale lunch. That's what I would do. All right. We'll be back Wednesday?
Yeah.
We'll be back Wednesday. Get things going, and we'll touch base. Everybody loves a healthy debate.